Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I got a new story, and I think it's a big deal, and that is Mexico to end oil exports in 2023. Now, we have been covering this, or I have been covering this since June, when Goldman Sachs famously came out and said that they expected to see $100 barrel oil by the end of fall, and I agreed with them, and it didn't happen. Came close though. I mean, we were in the 80s. But I said, we've just recently seen JP Morgan come out with a similar call now, and I said, these guys know what's going on. They don't become this big by being the dumbest guys in the room. And a lot of people mocked it. And I do believe we're going to see oil at huge record highs in the next year to 2 years for sure. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm just to do with a bro hawk and a dream though. And this is, first off, I want to say congratulations, Mexico. This is awesome for you guys. But this is the deal. If Mexico stops exporting oil, and before you say anything, I want you to understand that Mexico is the third, let me make sure here, the third largest oil exporter in the Americas after the United States and Canada, okay? That's huge. And so when they stop exporting oil, and they're doing it as a move by the president, it's a plan to increase local fuel production to reduce dependence on imported fuels, right? So they're going to build up a national stockpile. That's really great for them. And I like to see that. I like to see countries taking charge and not selling off their natural resources, quite frankly. But that means there's going to be that much less oil on the open market for other countries to buy, which means prices will go up. So I'm going to link this story in the description below, but I think it's very, very important to realize this. If you look here, it says fuel demand in Mexico has risen during the pandemic, but local oil production has failed to follow. Refining capacity is also a problem. Although President Lopez's Obrador's plans include the construction of a new refinery with a capacity of 340,000 BPD, the refinery has a price tag of $12.4 billion, according to calculations earlier from this year. The point being is that they're seeing pitfalls in their system. They want to store and refine the oil and give it back or provide it to their people for a lower price. And I think that's great. Now, again, that means less oil on the open market. And I think people need to just be aware of these things. Why? Because as you can see the future and you could see the trends, okay, you could see that oil is rising in price. It's going to rise in price more. And this is way more than just an inflation story and a supply chain story. This is a geopolitical story. Governments all around the world are shifting how they deal with oil. If you see right here, breaking news, Saudi Arabia may cut oil prices for Asia, and it's not that much before you think about it. I already read that story, but my point being is that there is shifts happening right now, and with the Saudi Arabia deal, with Russia being written and other oil-producing countries signing on with Russia right now for military aid and so many more things. Right now, there's a huge pivot being made. And I think countries, certain governments see the writing on the wall that they better start building up their national reserves, because if they don't have that, what are they going to bargain with? You know, we've talked about the BRICS nations and the basket of currencies being, I'm completely blanking on it, but my point being is that you guys are all saying it right now. Put it in the comments. The SDR, you know, being a basket of currencies and being valued based on a country's natural resources. Well, I honestly believe that you're going to start to see more and more of this, where companies do exactly what Mexico did, and they're going to stop or severely slow their exports and start building up their reserves to bring value to their currencies under a new plan that has been talked about for, quite frankly, decades and decades. And now we're starting to see it come to pass. And so I hope you guys get something out of this. Thanks to everybody that watched. Thanks for sharing this video. I do believe that the trend for oil is up, and that's important. I think, again, it's going to force a lot of people into battery vehicles, electric vehicles, a lot more hybrid vehicles and things like that. So, you know, coming from a guy that just bought a new diesel truck, I guess, you know, I didn't learn my lesson. But no, I'm just joking. I just need it for towing. So anyway, guys, I hope you had a great day. I hope you guys are awesome and crushing it. Get ready for 2022. It's going to be a wild one. The Economic Ninja is out.